Hi folks, I'm Ernie Forgione. I'm your instructor for MAT100, 51N, fall of 16. We're going to do a little tutorial, little navigation lesson on getting through CM Connect and MyMathLab. So first thing we're going to do is log on to CM Connect. Okay, so if we look at the left-hand side column, you've got the usual CM Connect stuff. Home page, login information, Office 365 email, etc. Underneath that is quick links. All right, and then we see my courses. So when I open this up, you're going to see the courses that I am teaching. If you select this, you will see the courses that you are taking. Okay, so as we move our cursor down, MAT 151N. Select that. Okay, so this is our main page, our home page on CM Connect. So we got lots of stuff on here. So looking back over here to the left-hand column, the main page, syllabus page, coursework, students, forums, classmates. We get down to attendance. We are now taking attendance on a weekly basis. Your assignments are due on a Wednesday. So I have to turn the attendance in by Friday. Okay, so moving to the center column here, we have a blog, This Week in Intermediate Algebra, and I will at least make weekly updates. Occasionally I stretch it to 10 days, depending where we are. If I get a lot of questions from students, questions on the homework, then I'll post some other stuff in here. I'll do more than once a week. I might do twice a week, and I have on occasion done 3 times a week, depending upon what's going on. I will also be sending out emails to try and cover bases. So you really need to check your emails. Your online course, you need to check your blog, you need to check your CM email. Okay. So next thing we have is a video section. And once I'm done with this video, it will be posted here. It will be the first video, and if you need to refer to it as far as your tutorial, go for it. All right, so we have, this will be your second video. I'm worried about my grade. Tongue-in-cheek, it's funny, but there's a lot of truth to the video, to this video. It brings up a lot of talking points, so take it seriously, even though it seems humorous. There's some important stuff to think about. Okay, moving over to the right-hand column, we have MyMathLab. So all our coursework is actually done in MyMathLab. Your homework, your quizzes, your tests, which is your midterm and your final, all done in MyMathLab. Okay, so there's 3 handouts in here to get going. There's a Pearson tech support. There's a toll-free number you can use to call Pearson. If you're having problems, remember your username, password, other technical issues that you may be having, especially if you've used a Pearson product before and you can't remember an old username or old password, give them a ring. They'll help you out. Yeah. So then we have navigating stuff, which is a PDF file, slideshow of essentially everything I'm going to show you here now. And then probably this is kind of the most important, and it's how to sign into MyMathLab, MML. Okay, so this Forgione 50677 is your course ID. This is what you will be entering into it once you set up your, once you open up a couple of links. All right. The MAT 151N is the course title. All right, so I'm going to open this up. Okay, registration procedure. MAT 151N, fall of 16. The Pearson website, Pearson MyLab and Mastering.com. When you go to register, you select student. You fill in the appropriate information. Okay, continue. Then they want you to enter the course ID. Again, the course ID is Forgione 50677. as opposed to the course name. Okay, the course name is MAT100 51N F16. All right, you enter the course ID here, the 50677. Continue. All right, then you'll go into your, if you have an existing Pearson account, you'll supply your username and password, and then you'll sign in. Now, why might you have a user account already? Well, you may have taken Math 030, 050, maybe you took 100, maybe you took Spanish Lab, maybe you took Gen Bio, maybe you took some other Pearson course where you used it, accounting. So there's quite a few other courses that you may have taken and you already have a user account. If you don't, you're going to create one, and you're going to, complete the fields. You're going to username, which is usually your email address, and a password. Password's got a little more complicated since for security reasons. Okay, now to actually gain access to the course, you need an access code. All right. So this is where it is prudent to buy a new book versus an old book. A new book will have the access code in it. A used textbook will not. If it's in there, well, it's probably been zipped open and the code has been used. So your options are to buy a code from the bookstore. Sometimes they're able to get them. Or you can purchase directly through the site here as you register using a credit card or PayPal. Now there is a third option. If you're unsure about continuing with the course, you can always get a temporary access. The temporary access is good for 2 weeks. Okay, and a lot of you who are waiting for financial aid, this might be a way to go. When financial aid has been slow coming across, when the feds haven't been timely in dispersing it, Pearson has extended it to accommodate that. All right, once you've squared away there, you go to My Courses, you'll select MAT 100, 51N, F16, and start working. After you sign out, okay, you want to get back in again, you go to the Pearson My Lab and Mastering. You go through the sign-in process. You got to use your username, your password, you sign in. Then through the course selection, you choose this course, MAT 100, 51N, F16. All right, so now if you've chosen the temporary access, at some point in time, it is going to close you out. So you'll have to sign in, usual way, username, password, and you'll have to go through the upgrade process. You'll select MAT 100, 51N, F16, and you'll use your credit card or your PayPal account. Now, I highly recommend that you print this page out because it's got all the information in here in blue, really important stuff, and plus, you should write down your username and your password. That way you've got it, you can't, you've got this information in, you can always refer to it. Now, once you sign up in My Math Lab, you'll receive a confirmation email. If you don't receive an email in a timely fashion, go ahead, check your junk mail. And if it's not there, then perhaps you spelt your name wrong, your email address wrong, and then you will have to call tech support to kind of square it away. I've had all of those things happen. I've had people spell their names wrong. They've spelled their email address incorrectly. I've had students who use the school email, just use, cmcc.emu, and they forgot the CM Connect portion of it. Excuse me. So just be, really prudent, really careful during this sign-in process, and write stuff down and save it. Okay, so I am going to get out of this and continue with the tutorial. Then there's the navigating stuff for MAT100. So again, it's a PDF. It was originally, oh, wrong one. That's the Pearson Tech Support number. All right, navigating stuff. All right, so you log in to CM Connect. You go to My Courses. You look at My Courses. All right. You open it up. You select this course, MAT100, 51N. And then it brings you to the main page. We've got on the left-hand column, you get the main page, second page of syllabus, coursework, student, attendance. Again, they're taking attendance this year. And then you've got the quick links right here for the different topics on this page. And each little section here, each little topic is really a portal. So if I say go to this portal or that portal, that's what it is. These topics are portals. All right. This week in intermediate algebra, like I said, I will try and update them as appropriate. All right. We talked about the videos, My Math Lab. On the right-hand side, 3 handouts: tech support, how to sign into My Math Lab, and how to find stuff in CM Connect in My Math Lab. Okay. The one underneath it is information about exams. All right, so for the online course, we have 3 options. You can use a testing center on campus run by Dan Dundor. You can get a off-site approved proctor. You need to get the paperwork from Dan, and he approves the proctor. And the last option is to use ProctorU. ProctorU is a testing service we've been using since we started the online courses. It is actually the most flexible, especially if you're coming from a long distance. There are some students, let's say they're up in Bangor, they're in Waterville, they're some distance away. I've had folks up by New Portland, further up on the Long Falls Dam Road, who live up there, and getting down to Auburn is like a 2-hour drive. So with ProctorU, you can take the course at home. So what's the advantage of that? Well, you don't have to pay for petrol. You don't have to pay for gas. You don't have to take time off from work. If you need a sitter for kids, if you have kids, you don't have to pay for, child care. There are certain requirements that you need to have a computer with a webcam. It's got to be a certain speed. When you sign up through ProctorU, they'll go over all of that to make sure you fit all the criteria. Okay, more information about exams. We have a quiz and test schedule. We have a homework schedule. And let's take, no, we won't. We have some miscellaneous handouts. I will also go over this on a live portion here. There's quite a bit in here. Some important ones are time management skills. They talk about time management. If you have an issue with math anxiety, test anxiety, they have a video and a little questionnaire to fill out and to see where your stress levels are. If it's pretty high, you contact me, contact the LAC, which is the Learning Advising Center. Chat with your advisor to see how we can best help you cope with your anxiety. Okay. So once you've logged into Pearson, this is the course page, and this is what you're going to find. If you're taking more than one Pearson course, this is kind of like the home page for all the different courses that show up here. So what do you want to do? Okay, so you want to select the course, the correct course, MAT100, 51N, F16. And this is what you find when you're in MML, your My Math Lab, and My Math Lab is not CM Connect. First thing you do, you find your course homepage. And and there's a bunch of links below that on the left-hand side. In the center here is a calendar, and the open and close dates for all of your work is on this calendar. Now, you will not see the open dates for your homework because it automatically populated those dates when I opened up the course, started the course here. So when I set up this course in mid-August, that was your start date for your homework. All right. So this is where you find homework. It's below your course homepage. The link is there. Your assignment. All right. And oddly enough, below homework is a link for quizzes and tests. So this upper portion is where you find quizzes and tests. You'll notice this bar right here. That's a separation between where your assignments are listed, and down below are all practice tests that you can take, quizzes and tests to prepare you for your quizzes and your midterm and your final. Highly recommend you take them. Unlimited tries. It'll help you do well in the course. All right, we're done here. So let's go back to information about exams. All right, that's a piece on the 3 options for taking proctored exams. So let's look at the quiz and test schedule. Okay, it's got start date, due date, what's covered in each assignment. Quizzes are on top, the tests are in the bottom. Okay, so the miscellaneous handouts. Like I said, it gives you suggestions on how to read, general study skills, time management, how to manage your time, coping with stress and anxiety, flashcards, really good. As you read through if you see an example you kind of stuck on, make a flashcard of it. So, excuse me. So you can refer to it. And you should try and set up your flashcards sort of like a Jeopardy question. All right. They have a section on note-taking. Look at it. It will help streamline your study process. And a section on preparing for exams. Now, down below here is a group of miscellaneous stuff, the algorithm. Okay, this is the analytical thought process by which we do things. I don't care if it's math, you buy a car, go grocery shopping, whatever you're doing. It's the process by the routine that we've set up to make those decisions, and kind of getting fine-tuning that process will be very helpful. Canceling and factoring. This actually comes from the 030 book. Hopefully, look at it, read it. If folks want, I'll even do a video up and post it. Following this process is going to save you a lot of time, and it'll help make you number smart. I guess that's a good way. This is very important too. This is minus x all squared versus parentheses minus x all squared. These are 2 different statements. They mean 2 different things. They do not equal one another. And I can do a video up with that one also if folks wish. For those folks who need metric exercise, especially if you're going to nursing program or something like that, the sciences, so to speak, this will help you out quite a bit. And then a little thing on translating English to math. So when you read a statement, you read a paragraph, you read a problem, how do I take the written word and make it into an algebraic statement? Good stuff. Okay. We're done on this page. So let's go to syllabus. Okay, the handout for this class for the syllabus, and then we have a printout of the syllabus here. And oh yeah, disability. If you have some sort of learning disability, contact Gen Lions, and we'll figure something out how we can make it work for you. Okay, amount of time spent. So in an on-ground course, you ought to be spending about 6 to 7 hours a week doing homework and doing your reading to prepare for class. With the online course, you also have that 3 hours of course time you need to account for. So you're kind of doing double duty here. So when you add it all up, you ought to be between 9 and 12 hours of study time total for this course. Okay. So that pretty much covers everything we have to do here. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, and have a good semester.